Some gemstone or something?
Yoo-hoo!
I know you've never been down there, but there was a staff in the cellar, and there's a precious stone that belongs on the top of it, a ruby. Do you know where it is?
But of course, Mortimer. You asked me to hide it for you. Don't you remember?
I must have forgotten about that.
Oh, what would you do without me?
Could you please just give it to me? I just need it for a second.
What?
The jewel. And before you ask, I mean the stone that you put somewhere safe for me. And please don't tell me that you've forgotten.
How could I forget that? You said it was very important that no one found the stone.
Oh, okay. Now please can I have it back?
Why would I give a complete and utter stranger Mortimer's stone?
Oh, snap.
I'm a friend of Mortimer. He's sent me to fetch something out of the cellar.
I have never seen you here before, and I never forget a face.
Please, it's urgent.
I do not know whether I can trust you. I would only give a really good friend of Mortimer's the jewel.
That's me. I saved his life. Well, maybe.
Really? If you are truly a good friend of Mortimer, then you will be able to give me the answer to the following
Oh my gosh, are
question.
you kidding?
What color is his underwear?
Red. Because it's in the laundry.
Red. He mostly wears red underwear.
That's right. Red silk underwear. But I'm still not quite satisfied. So, what is his cat's name?
Oh, that's Kinski from the grave outside.
His cat died some while ago. Her gravestone's outside. Her name was Kinski.
It was a tomcat. The poor thing was always so happy playing with my bandages.
Yes, very sad, very sad. But hopefully this proves that I am a good friend of old Mortimer, does it not?
You have only answered one of my questions.
2? You asked me about his underwear.
But why would his underwear be of any interest to me?
Son of a...
Oh, come on, don't change the subject. Are you going to give me that jewel now?
No, not yet. I have one last question. What did Count Grunschfeld or Pieperbock say to his adjutant Henninger shortly before the Battle of Budleberg?
Huh?
Wrong.
No, I just don't understand what you're talking about.
I am a trifle unsure about this, too. It is a bit like a coded question.
And do you know the answer?
Of course. Mortimer told me.
And you haven't forgotten it?
No. So, what is the answer?
I don't know. I have no friggin' clue. Is it a number? I am your father? No, probably not. This is probably a joke, like Star Wars reference, right? An offer you can't refuse, right? So, probably this, I'm guessing.
234, of course.
Oh, what?
234. I know all about that. Mortimer told me many times.
234 what?
How can anyone who is a good friend of Mortimer not know that?
But how? What?
234. Mortimer never told you that?
Well, yes. 234?
So it turns out that you aren't such a good friend after all then, if you don't even know anything about the 234.
Oh. Oh, that! You mean that 234?
Yes, exactly.
With that thingy?
Precisely. I see that you are a good friend of old Mortimer's after all.
Of course.
Splendid. Now that you've proven that, can you give me the jewel?
At last. Many thanks.
You're welcome.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to say, I'm sorry, I'm not going to name anybody specifically. I would not normally believe somebody could be that stupid, but I'm on Twitter. There are some people that are actually that stupid. Okay, anyway. Yep. Holy crap. She's like, how do you not know the 234? That's actually like an Eddie Murphy skit, right? From like Beverly Hills Cop or whatever. Where he's like the inspector inspecting the crates and stuff. It's hilarious. And again, I would not have thought they actually existed, but I've talked to people on Twitter. Some people are actually not that bright. Okay. And again, I'm not going to call anybody out. I'm not trying to be insulting to specific people. I'm just saying there are people I've talked to that... Wow. Okay.
This must be the secret book. Oh, it's been written by hand and there are several pictures. There are a few words written in orange ink. That doesn't exist, does it? The artifact of divine fate. This is serious. I should get this book to the Archmage as quick as I can. As long as I don't bump into the sorcerer or his troll, I should manage to make Seastone by midday tomorrow. Shouldn't be a problem.
Seastone, that's where Wilbur
Uh-oh.
catapulted. Run? Maybe?
Ah!
So I made this huge rumbling like it was going to collapse or something, and then it just, a stone kind of taps her lightly on the head. Okay, great. Hello. Here comes Wilbur. Ow! Oh, ouch. Yeah, I'm sure he'd survive that. It's funny.
Why are you staring like that? Never seen a town guard before?
No. You're a human, aren't you?
Me? Yes, you could say that. Never been anything else.
Wow.
My name is Bartholomew Anton Shieldhand, Royal Town Guard of Seastone. And who are you?
Call me Mr. Underhill. I love it. My name is Weathervane, Wilbur Weathervane. My name is Wilbrush Weatherwood, and I want to become a pirate. Me name is Wilbrush Weatherwood, and he wants to become a pirate. Should I go in secret? I suppose maybe. I'm pretty sure Wilbur is pretty much an unknown person unless his name gets around. I suppose I could. But the becoming a pirate thing is like, why would you go to this place? Okay. Because the pirates rob. Why would you tell that to the city that they're potentially going to rob? Let's do this.
My name is Mr. Underhill. I'm on a secret mission.
Underhill. So.
Where am I?
This lovely seaside resort, residence of the Archmage and home of the sea shanty singers, is Seastone.
Seastone? Then I made it!
Absolutely, I'd say. And here's me thinking that the orcs were firing grunts at our walls again.
I have to see the Archmage. It's urgent.
Then I wish you the best of luck. The guard at the upper gate follows very strict procedures. He won't let you through to the Archmage that easily.
Is the Archmage even in his tower at the moment?
I'm not allowed to give out any information on that subject. Those are the regulations.
Can you tell me anything about the Archmage? Do you know him personally?
Of course I know him. The Seastone Town Guard is also responsible for protecting the Archmage.
Why does he need protection if he's as powerful as everyone says?
Well, he's not exactly the greatest of warriors.
No?
No. He's more strange. He thinks about stuff, you know.
Strange. Why does he do that?
Who knows?
Why does he think about stuff?
What do you mean by upper town?
Well, the town's divided into the upper town and the lower town. The Archmage's tower is, of course, in the upper town.
And what's in the lower town?
Taverns, shops, the common people's dwellings. Well, at least they used to live there. Not anymore.
Where are the town's inhabitants?
Gone. Lots of them died when the town was besieged, and most of the survivors then went off with Gustav the Handsome to take revenge. That was rather less than successful.
And how many people are still living here?
Not so many anymore. If the Archmage hadn't had his tower here, the town would have probably been abandoned.
Sounds pretty sad.
But things will get better. Wait until we win the war, and everyone comes back. Well, those that are still alive.
But if almost no one lives here, who are you guarding?
Oh, I'm not guarding the inhabitants, I'm guarding the town. I'm guarding it like my father did before me and his father before him. But not his father, he was a blacksmith. But his brother-in-law was a town guard, and his father was a baker.
Interesting. I have to go. I'll get in to see the Archmage one way or another.
Well, I never. I have to get back to my post too. My break's over. So, Mr. Underwood on a secret mission. Best of luck on your adventure. We'll no doubt bump into each other again.
Thanks, Mr. Shieldhand. See you later.
I love this so much. This game is amazing. It's so good. Yeah, the Shieldhand's telling him all these details about his fathers and his forefathers, his father's brother, and Wilbur's response is interesting.
Oh, a fluffy, wuffy little bunny rabbit. All white and soft and gentle and sweet. And I just want to cuddle it and... Oh, I'm an adventurer now. I must act like one. It's a rabbit. A white one. Here, rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. Not a chance. It won't let itself be caught that easily. And besides, I wouldn't know what to do with the rabbit anyway. I mean, except just love it to bits.
Wilbur's great. Okay.
A small tree. It survived the bloody battles and the decline of the town without a scratch, a sign of hope. I don't really know what kind of tree it is, but it looks very slender and flexible. I don't really know what kind of...
Okay. Oh, it's town wall.
There have been some heavy battles fought around Seastone in the last few years. It looks like the town definitely sustained some damage. I think that's the town's coat of arms, but it's pretty faded and dirty. You can't really see anything.
It's not enter it yet. I'm pretty sure we have to do some stuff out here first.
There's a small stone beside the large one. It's half buried in the ground. Ugh! I've discovered the secret world of beetles, bugs, and fleas and spiders. The beetles don't seem to like the bright light as they're scurrying into the shadows. Not that quick about it, though. I could certainly catch a few, but where would I store them? The beetles don't seem to like the bright light as they're scurrying into the shadows. Not that quick about it, though. I could certainly catch a few.
Right. So I need something to put them in, and then I give them to the rabbit, probably. Let's see. What else do we have? Sign. Did I not say look at the sign? Alright.
It says The Meadows. No idea what that's supposed to be. It says the... Swamp.
Wait, what? Oh.
Swamp of Death. I don't think so. Doesn't sound particularly healthy to me.
That's funny. Unless I end up finding something else out here and the stuff that I've missed, I guess we do go into the town. For the time being, we'll come back out, I'm sure. Alright, let's try going inside.
I don't think anyone in my family has ever set foot in a human town before, not even Grandad. A pretty shabby stall. Doesn't look like anything's been sold here recently. A pretty shabby...
Well, that's the entire stall. I see. Okay. So no individual objects in that.
There are two signs on the door. One says, Master Marcus's Magic Mage School. The other says, back soon. Both signs are covered in cobwebs. They must have been hanging there for days or even weeks.
Oh, I see. Let's see what else is out here first.
Some boxes and cartons. They're all empty. The moving companies must have earned a fortune when the city was abandoned. They earned some good coin. They're firmly in goblin hands, and no one really likes to negotiate with them about prices. A very dirty drain. The sewer should be down there somewhere. A very dirty The cart is pretty overgrown. It obviously hasn't been moved in months. There's a sack on the cart. Something about the smell tells me it's probably full of rotten grain. Nothing for me there. What kind of name is that? I've never been to a tavern with a more ridiculous name. Well, then again, I've never actually been to a human tavern before.
Dancing hog... or prancing. The prancing hoghead, huh? Yeah, I agree. Nice friggin' name. The upper town. Okay, let's go to the mage, I guess. Too relaxing. Yeah. Don't fall asleep if you don't want to. If you want to, go ahead. But if you don't want to, don't fall asleep then, yeah.
The door is locked.
Yeah. The door's locked. Just kidding. Okay, let's go into the tavern for now. Maybe.
You hear a lot of bad things about rundown taverns. On the other hand, they're often the starting point of many a fantastic adventure. And to be perfectly honest, I haven't had enough of those yet.